What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some more Forza Horizon 5 gameplay. However, this is a little less concentrated on the driving and a little bit more on customization, modification, design, paints, stuff like that. So as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'll probably get to it in a sec. I will end up showing you guys the new customization for the 911. But the video starts off right now. The video that was sent to me, by the way, from Playground Games. Huge shout out to those guys. But yeah, we're starting off with the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. So as you can see, now there's a little bit more customization options available for the cars. For example, for this Jeep, you can actually take the door panels off, or you can replace the door panels and stuff like that. It makes it look a little bit more interesting, a little bit better. But obviously, I don't think we had any of these type of options available. Now, if I pause it here, you can see we have a few cars available in this list of cars here. And obviously, we've pretty much seen everything, but we haven't really seen just the whole menu, the way it looks until now, I guess. But this is pretty much what it looks like. It's still quite similar to the way Forza Horizon 4 was, and Forza Horizon 3 and all of that, but obviously it's been improved. It's a little bit more colorful, it's a little nicer looking, but you can see pretty much all the different types of menus and the way everything is laid out. It's a little bit more interesting, a little bit different, but not too different where it would just confuse everybody the way, you know, the whole menu system works. But what's really, really cool, once we change, or once this person changes to the GT2 RS, we can see that the conversion kits are back, even for the, you know, the wide body kit and stuff like that. Obviously, after doing the whole wide body kit conversion, you will end up changing some of the characteristics of the car. And yeah, this is pretty much how this person ended up going from the normal thing to the wide body, and then he goes into the decals. Now, the decals and the vinyls, as you can see, it's still, like I said, the same sort of setup as the previous games. However, the whole menu system or whatever is just a tiny bit easier to use by the looks of things, in my opinion. It just looks a little better, a little bit easier to control how you move everything and all that sort of stuff. So again, it just feels like everything's a little bit more simplistic in this game than in the previous Forza titles. So that's something I really like about this, and I feel like it makes people a lot better at creating designs, because back in the day, back when people used to like create designs, they used to have so much time. You need to spend so much time to create any specific design. I still think that people are going to spend just as much time in this game, but it's going to be so much more beautiful and so much better looking than in any of the previous games with this game and this sort of setup. I just feel like it's a little bit more intuitive to use. That's pretty much how I see it, because as soon as this person goes into all of the customization and everything, it just feels like everything is just so easy to access and it's right in front of you. Again, going back into the menu system here, you can see quite a different setup. You can see pretty much it's the same sort of layout, like I said before. It's just a little bit different to what it was back on Forza Horizon 4, but it is pretty much the same sort of, you know, box shape layout when you go into your upgrades, or where you go into your you know, to buy and sell cars, which is pretty much the auto show, which was before, and then of course the festival. So yeah, again, pretty self-explanatory, whatever you guys are watching in the video. And yeah, you still have the drift springs and dampers available for the cars. They're obviously returning. The stock setup for this was on pretty much on race springs most likely, and then obviously you can change it to rally, and also you can change it to drift springs and dampers, which is again pretty self-explanatory. But then if you go to I was about to say rims and tires, when you go to the tire compound, we have a new tire compound available for the car, which is the drift tire compound. I'm actually pretty happy that this is now in the game. It should be a little bit better to have and build cars around this. By the looks of things, the drift tire compound actually reduces quite a bit of, you know, of your stats for your handling, acceleration, launch, and all that sort of stuff, because most likely this will be a much slippier tire compared to the rest of the tires. That's why you can see the grip is going down by 0.16, and yeah, I guess building cars around this tire compound is going to be probably the goal for a lot of builds in the next set of games. And you can see pretty much the different types of tire compound. The way it changes the actual tires, like especially if you go to the off-road one, it's completely different to like the rally tire compound, which is interesting because now there's a differentiation between the two. Whereas before we had the rally compound tires on your normal cars, and then the off-road tire compounds which were pretty much just on SUVs and stuff like that. So it's definitely different looking, and I kind of like that. So that's pretty cool. We have a few more tire compounds available for the game, and yeah, and at the end, this person just drives it around for a little bit just to see what it's like. I actually really do like that wide body kit. It looks really, really cool on this GT2 RS. And there you go. You can see all the little bit of dirt buildup and everything on the side of the car, especially with the design already put on it. But that's it. That's pretty much all this gameplay shows. It's pretty much the menu, the upgrade systems, and a bit of the extra bits that were added into the game, like the off-road tire compound and the rally tire compound being split now, and obviously the drift suspension, which is really, really cool, and the slight differentiation in the menu system when it comes to applying decals and vinyls and stuff like that. So yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you again to Playground Games for sending me this footage, and hopefully I'll see you guys in future videos. And hopefully you'll enjoy some more Forza Horizon 5 videos on the channel, because there definitely is going to be a lot more, especially when the game comes out and I actually get my hands on it and I get to play it myself. It's going to be so much fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.